Ethereum's explosive rally has begun. It broke the December 2024 peak and now pushed through 4,200. Now, has it run enough? Is a pullback now the logical next step? In this video, I'll break down Ethereum's current surge, the next likely moves, and exactly how to position for them. This is the ultimate Ethereum breakdown, mapping the path and the risk so you don't end up chasing late. Stay with me till the end. What's good, y'all? JC here. Ethereum's massive rally has kicked off, and right now it's running like it has no freaking ceiling. The price action is different. It's sharp and aggressive. So the very first time I covered ETH was when we had multiple straight Doge candles on the weekly chart, total indecision, and the price was sitting around 24 to 2500. So back then I said 2 swings inside this rising channel and a fake out. As long as price re-enters this channel, the rally will begin. And I also said here, if the price pulls back first before it re-enters the channel, this horizontal support would be the prime buy zone. And what happened? Price dipped to that level first and then bounced back into the channel and the explosion started. You think I'm making this up? Let's roll the tape. June 21st. Ethereum can reclaim this ascending channel. That's a trend recovery and will likely get a massive breakout. So we can enter long here. And second, if Ethereum fails to reclaim this ascending channel and pulls back, watch the bottom of the consolidation box. It's been tested many times. And this line could offer a solid buying opportunity. So we can enter long here. You think this was too long-term of a view? Needed a slightly more short-term view? Then let's watch June 25th. You can see this even more clearly on the 4-hour chart, shorter time frame. That's why I'm dropping this video today. This move could be quick. Now here's how you trade it. Makes one high, 2 highs, falls back, and enter long when ETH gets back inside the channel. Stop loss just under the channel bottom. And if it only climbs to the top of the channel, that's still a 20% pump. The loss is just 1 to 2%. The risk to reward ratio is outstanding. Honestly, if you've been following me, you already know my bullish calls aren't based on the same generic reasons every average YouTuber throws out randomly. While most were distracted by tariffs, war, inflation, jobs data, I stayed bullish. I gave solid analysis and rational reasons behind it based on macro, technicals, and the psychology of both retail and market makers. And seriously, if there's another YouTuber giving this level of insight for free, tell me. Let me know. I'll subscribe to them too. And I've just passed 80 subs. And honestly, I thought I'd hit tens of thousands right away. Maybe it's my delivery, too confident, maybe comes up too arrogant. Okay, but let's be real. A trader who's unsure, mumbling, it could go either way, is not giving you a view at all. Right or wrong, I'll keep posting with conviction. But most of the time, I'm right anyways. So hit that like and subscribe. Call it your way of backing a trader who's actually delivering. I know plenty of good traders and plenty who used to be good. The past doesn't matter. Some who killed it in the 2021 bull run are struggling now. Me right now, my game is at its absolute best. Yeah, that was a long intro, but I had to get that off my chest. Now, the real question. What's next? Now, ETH is approaching its historic all-time high. Historic high is always a major resistance zone. So is this where we turn down, or are we still going up? Okay, let's skip the suspense. My ETH view is still bullish, but only if the following conditions are met. So this part is critical. Stay locked in. Right now, ETH is sitting inside a major supply zone that's been capping price since March last year. We've had 3 failed breakout attempts, 1, 2, 3, and this is the 4th one now. And here's the psychology. When retail sees a clear resistance like this and it rejects 1, 2, and 3 times, they learn that this level is unbreakable, and that's exactly what the market makers want. To set the stage psychologically. So when the price gets back here, just like now, most retail traders, they trade short. And long traders, they take profit. And those who were stuck here for a long time, since March or May or December last year, they close at break even just to get out. Short entries, long profit taking, break-even exits, all of it adds to sell pressure. And that sell pressure makes a great moment for market makers to push price higher because they can scoop up that panic selling and drive price up with less capital. That's why I don't see this as a sell zone yet. Now, if retail sell pressure isn't enough for market makers, we could see an easy 5 to 10% pullback to make this level look like an unbeatable short entry one more time and set those short stop losses here and then squeeze hard on the next breakout attempt. So what's my plan? I don't think this is a great place to open a leverage position. Risk seems too high, but I'll hold my spot positions through any small pullback. If price keeps pushing higher, I'll ride it. And if we dip, I look to enter a future position. So the main level I'm watching is the 4,000 to 3,900, the point where we're retesting the long-term downtrend line that's been placed since 2021 high. And also, I briefly pointed out this ETH trend line in my Bitcoin video a week ago when price was exactly touching this trend line here. Since June this year, every time Ethereum touched that line, here, here, and here, and here, it gave us a solid long entry. And if price tags it about a week from now, it lines up around $3,900 to $4,000. And that's why I see this area as a solid entry. And stop loss would be around 3,300, so I would avoid using high leverage. And short-term target is of course the all-time high, and long-term target we'll have to see, but much higher. Only becomes actionable if we actually get a pullback. And when that happens, I will need to reassess the conditions to find the best entry and stop levels. And I'll share it on YouTube video or the community post. So turn on that notification so you don't miss it. Now let's talk long-term target. If we just keep ripping without a major pullback, how far could it actually go? From here, actually, there's not much value in making predictions as of now. But if I had to map it out, we're looking at the top of this ascending channel at anywhere between 67 to 7,700. Which also aligns with this long-term uptrend pink line from the 2021 low. And of course, that's way down the road, so if we get close, I'll make a dedicated video on it. And just for reference, ETH has touched this long-term trend line twice in 2021 bull run and rallied over 200% each time. And in 2022 bear market, breaking below it led to a sharp drop. And in 2021 and 2024's rally, it acted as resistance again. So this line is a level I'm keeping my eyes on. So let's wrap up today's analysis. First, the market makers have tapped this resistance 3 times to plant one idea in retail's minds that this is the unbreakable resistance. And retail piles in short, long traders take profit, and bag holders close at break even. All that sell pressure gets absorbed by the market makers, allowing them to push price up with less effort. A deliberate play to control psychology. And second, pullback and buy. So if we do get a pullback first, my key buy zone is around $3,900 to $4,000. This lines up with the long-term downtrend line connecting the 2021 and 2024 highs, which also aligns with the trend line that's provided long entries every time it's been touched since June this year. And my stop as of now is around 3,300, but this may be adjusted when the dip actually comes. I'll update it via video or community posts, so turn on your alerts. And third, if rally continues, so if we keep climbing without a major dip, my short-term target is around 4,800, which is the midline of this ascending channel and near the historic all-time high. And a clean breakout here removes supply and takes us into price discovery. So there's not much point saying it now, but if I were to predict it anyways, From a longer term perspective, the upside is open towards anywhere between 6,700 to 7,700, where the channel top here meets the long-term uptrend line from the 2021 low. Another killer video today, right? So smash that subscribe and like. It keeps me fired up to drop more of these. When there's no or little response, it's hard to stay excited about making these. Anyways, that's it for today, and I will see you in the next one.